Hello Aries, welcome to this space, welcome to my channel. I hope you're well. Thank you for being in this space with me today. Well, Aries, for those of you who are new here and don't know me, my name is Gennaro, aka BhodiBoy G, and my channel is Wow Oracle. And for those of you Aries returning, thank you so much for all your continued love and support, and thank you for being here with me once again. Alright Aries, well today I am here to connect with you to do your energy reading for the week of September 27th through October 3rd, 2020. Now, although these readings are time-stamped, know that whenever you find yourself watching this, there will be a message here for you. Also, please remember these are general readings. They will not resonate with everybody, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Also, Aries, if you're here watching your sun sign and you're not finding your message, feel free to check out your moon, your rising, or your Venus signs. You might find the message in those placements. And if at that point you're not finding your reading with me, we do have two options for you. You can either come back next week when I will have a whole new set of messages for you, or you can feel free to check out one of the other beautiful readers out there on YouTube. I do support them all. All right, Aries, so given that said, let's go ahead and get right into your reading. So we're going to start with some oracle cards and then move into the tarot before we close out for the week. But first and foremost, we're going to be tapping into the energy of spirit through the animal spirit oracle cards. So give me one moment while I tap into that energy. All right, Spirit, so what messages do you have for Aries? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. For the week of September 27th through October 3rd, or for whenever Aries finds himself watching this reading. What messages do you have for my Aries? Alright, Aries, so the first message coming out for you this week is Coyote Spirit. Trust in divine detours. So there are things changing in your life this week. You may be finding yourself wanting to move into a whole new area of life. And that's okay, because I feel like these changes are divinely guided for you. I feel like Spirit is leading you in a new direction because an old way of self is no longer beneficial or conducive to your path in this incarnation. And you need to allow those changes to happen and really be okay with flowing with those changes. So this week, if you feel like things are changing around you, know that these changes are divinely guided. Now, we do have new beginnings here, and we have harmony, and we have communication and cooperation, but there are things in your life that need to be adjusted. And I feel like those are the areas of your life that you're feeling are no longer worth your energy. Okay? Now, your second message coming out for you this week is Grasshopper Spirit. Take a leap of faith. Yeah, it's time for you to trust in the divine. It's time for you to step off the ledge. It's time for you to take that leap of faith and really take some risks. Be spontaneous. Be a free spirit. And go in new directions and go to new places and reach higher heights. There may be a sense of stagnancy in your life, and now is a time for you to create movement and action once again. Now, we do have a 30 here, and that is new achievement of goals with all the energies of the cosmos surrounding you. So know that as you're willing to take that leap of faith, you will be supported, you will be protected, and that next step will be laid out for you, Aries, but you have to really trust in the changes that are happening all around you. You're leveling up this week. You're shifting. You're changing your perception. You're gaining new insight and new guidance, and it's leading you into new areas of your life that you never thought possible in the first place. So take a leap of faith and really give into the energy. Now, the third message coming out for you this week is Beaver Spirit. Yeah, these changes are helping you to lay a solid foundation in your life. These changes are here to help you to create and co-create your best good, your highest good, and your most awesome reality possible. Aries, you're meant to live life at this time, and that's what Aries does. Aries really embodies the energy of the fire and the passion of life, and that's what you're meant to do. You are meant to stand on a solid foundation. That is why Spirit is moving you in new directions this week, Aries. That is why Spirit is showing you the way. So trust in the way that is being showed to you and go where you're being led. Because there's prosperity that awaits you. There are solid foundations that await you as long as you're willing to take a leap of faith and really trust in the divine to hold you, to guide you, to protect you, and to get you where you're going with ease and grace and love and passion and guidance. So trust where you're being led this week, because it is pushing you towards your highest good, most definitely. Spirit is helping you to adjust your life, to create harmony in your life. So cooperate with Spirit this week and allow them to be your guide. Okay? But now what we're going to do is we're actually going to release these 2 cards, and we're going to dive deeper into what Spirit's talking about with the Coyote Spirit. So give me one moment while I pull that up. All right, we have 16. Coyote Spirit, Trust in Divine Detours. Now, Aries, this says, do you find that you are being led on a strange detour in life right now? Does it seem that what happens to be the next right action and the right choice, best situation, or fabulous relationship unexpectedly turns into the opposite? Or just disappears into thin air as if you've been tricked? Coyote Spirit's trickster energy is designed to bring you into a situation to teach you lessons you have forgotten to learn. Perhaps you need a taste of failure before you experience success. A need to feel disappointment before you can truly appreciate the joy, love, and prosperity that is coming up for you. Perhaps you are revisiting a pattern you forgot wasn't in alignment with the life you are intending to co-create, being reminded that gratitude, not complacency, will keep you awake and aware of all that is available to you in this moment. Coyote Spirit reminds you to laugh about the unexpected twists, to develop humility and gratitude while realizing your attachments to the form of your desires. Even when you suddenly find yourself on a detour, wondering when you will get back on track to manifesting what you desire, remember that Spirit has a plan and wants the best for you. Trust in divine order now. Coyote Spirit is a divine helper. No matter what seems to go astray, things are exactly as they are supposed to be. So trust where you are being led this week. Trust what's disappearing and trust what's manifesting, because it is all meant for you. Wow, Aries, what a beautiful message. All right, so now we're actually going to move forward in your reading, and we're going to pull some guidance cards to see what energies can help to keep you grounded, and we're going to pull some guidance cards to see what energies can help you to be more open. Now, to do that, I will be using the Starseed Oracle card, so give me one moment while I tap into that energy. All right, Spirit, so what messages do you have for Aries? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. For the week of September 27th through October 3rd, or whenever Aries finds himself watching this reading, what energies can help to keep Aries grounded, and what energies can help them to be more open? All right, Aries. So, Spirit, what energies can help to keep Aries grounded? What energies can help to keep Aries grounded? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What energies can help to keep Aries grounded? All right, we do have 2 cards coming out for you. First card is Cracked Open, Rock Bottom, Surrender to the Alchemy of Life. Yeah, surrender to the changes that are happening around you. They're meant for you. They're helping you to get grounded. They're helping you to lay those solid foundations. There's a need for things in your life to end before something new can begin. You need to taste failure, like this card says. So if there are failures in your life, if there's things that are not working out for you, just allow those things to flow. Don't try to save them if you know they're not worth saving. You need to surrender to the alchemy of life. Now, the next card coming out for you is All Paths Lead Home. Inner authority, intuition. Turn your gaze within. Know that whatever you're being led towards, know that whatever area in life you're moving towards is exactly the right area for you. Things are unfolding the way they're meant to unfold. Trust your intuition this week. Let your intuition be your guide. Use your discernment you have within yourself to make the decisions that you need to make this week. Because your higher power is working with you to make the correct choices. So turn your gaze within, go within yourself, center yourself, and listen to that inner voice. Because that is helping you to ground this week. So to remain grounded, know that there are shifts and changes happening for you that are meant for you. Life is happening for you, not to you. And trust in your intuition, because it is leading you in the right direction. But now we're going to move forward and we're going to look at the energies to help you be more open. So Spirit, what are the energies to help keep Aries open? What are the energies to help keep Aries open? What are the energies to keep Aries open? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What are the energies to help keep Aries open? All right, Aries, we do just have 2 cards coming out for you. Now, the first card is Star Ancestors, Hidden Secrets, Lost Wisdom. Look a little deeper. Yeah, you need to dive deeper into the meaning of the things that are happening around you, even the negative situations. Because there's growth there. There are lessons to be learned. You need to reanalyze all the situations in your life and look a little deeper. Really dive deep into the meaning of those situations, of those choices, of those things that are falling away and the new things that are being created, because there are There is insight and guidance for you there. There are things that are being revealed, things that you didn't know about. They could be situations like this card that you thought you were done with, but that are coming back around because more needs to be learned. Now we also have surrender to the sweetness, Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. Just be loving with yourself about everything that's going on around you. And be open to the possibility of a new love. Be open to the possibility of a new relationship or some sort of new loving energy that's surrounding you. Just surrender to the sweetness of life. So this week, to remain open, you need to be open to new love, open to the possibility of love, and also open to diving deeper into the meaning of the things that are happening around you. Okay, Aries? But now we're going to move forward in your reading into the tarot portion where we dive deeper into the energies that are surrounding you this week. Now, with the tarot, we will look at the positive energies coming in for the week. We'll look at what negative energies or challenges may be coming your way. We'll look at how to best invite in those positive energies as well as how the negative energies could affect you and things of that like. But let's go ahead and get right into it. So first and foremost, we're going to look at the positive energies coming in for you for the week, as well as what negative energies and challenges are coming your way, because like I've said in the past, and I'll continue to say it, we live in a world of polarity. So we have to look at both sides of the spectrum to really understand how to best make our way through our weeks, given all the different energies that are coming our way. All right, Aries? So let's get into it. So Spirit, what are the positive energies coming in for Aries? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What are the positive energies coming in for Aries? What are the positive energies coming in for Aries? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Yeah. You're releasing yourself from restrictions. You're releasing yourself from the paths that were not meant for you. Things are being revealed to you. Old pain is coming back around so that you can learn the lessons necessary and finally move away from them. I see that you might feel like you're restricted from moving towards something this week, but it's necessary for you. Spirit's keeping you safe. That's why you need to trust in those divine detours. Now here's that leap of faith again. It's time for you to really set out on a new adventure, set out on a new path, knowing that Spirit will pave the way. As long as you're willing to just put one foot in front of the other and be a free spirit, things will work out for your highest good. Now we also have the Seven of Swords. This is about really being stealthy in life. Moving away from the situations that are not serving you. Moving away from the things that are murky. Moving away from the things that are kind of not exactly what's meant for you. And sliding underneath the radar. Kind of walking away from old areas and walking into new areas. Trusting that you're safe. Breaking free. Breaking free from what has held you back. Breaking free from those restrictions in your life that have stopped you from co-creating your best life. That have stopped you from laying those strong foundations. This is about you breaking away from the mental challenges. Breaking away from the need to control. But really trusting and surrendering. Surrendering into the alchemy that's happening in your life and just giving in to all the situations that are happening, finding the deeper meaning and just going with it, going with the flow and stepping out onto a new path. It's beautiful. All right, Aries, but now we're going to go and we're going to move forward and we're going to look at what negative energies or challenges are coming your way. So Spirit, what negative energies or challenges are coming towards Aries? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What negative energies are coming towards Aries? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. All right, we do have just 2 cards out for you. Now, we do have the Star card, Aquarian energy. You could be having some problems with an Aquarius. You could be having some issues with an Aquarius. But what I see here, though, there's a lack of faith. You don't really trust in the divine detours just yet. You haven't really dived into the deeper meaning of what's happening around you just quite yet. I mean, you're seeing the possibilities. You're opening up to the egg of creation. You're really understanding what could be, but you're not quite sure how to move forward just yet. There could be a discouraging energy around you. It could be an Aquarius that's discouraging you from moving away from something in your life, moving towards something new. There could be an energy of despair around you, a sense of hopelessness. I feel like you don't feel really inspired at this time. You don't really feel inspired quite yet. Now, there's a new method here. There's a new way. But there's a slow moving energy here. And I think that's where you're finding the challenge. You're becoming bored with life because you kind of feel stuck. You feel like things aren't moving. You feel like things aren't changing. But that's going to change. That's going to change. Spirit's coming in to change things up for you. to cause those detours necessary in life. But there's a slow-moving energy because I think there's no more lessons that need to be learned. There's more growth that needs to be had here in the situations you have in your life at this point right now in time. Now, there are shifts coming for you, but you need to learn more from what's going on right now before you can really make those shifts and really have those changes happen in your life. There's a need for a taste of failure here, like this says. I know that sucks to hear, but it's like you can't really open up to the beauty of life until you understand the murkiness of life first. Now, I know that's really hard to deal with. I know it's hard to deal with pain and then happiness, but sometimes it's necessary. Sometimes it's necessary for us to grow. Sometimes it's necessary for us to break open into the sweetness of life. Now, I feel like there's a sense of laziness around you. There's a lack of motivation this week. You could be really tired. You could be like just not wanting to do much or go anywhere or do anything, and that's okay. But I mean, you're really meant to step up in life. You're meant to take a leap of faith, but I feel for some of you, there's not a whole lot of action this week. There's not a whole lot of action. There's really a sense of feeling stuck and stagnant where you're at. But things are happening, but it's a very slow moving energy. Because I think that you're laying those solid foundations, and it takes time. It takes time. But for some of you, you're kind of withdrawing because you don't feel like things are happening fast enough for you. And that's the kind of negative energy or challenge that I see for you this week. Now with the Nine of Pentacles, you could be dealing with a Leo or a Virgo. Like I said, we have Aquarius as well. Let's go and let's move forward. And now we're going to look at how to best invite in the positive energies as well as how the negative energies could affect you. So Spirit, how can Aries best invite in the positive energies? How can Aries best invite in the positive energies? How can Aries best invite in the positive energies? All right, Aries, we do only have one card coming out for you, which is quite interesting. And it's about you seeing the truth. It's about you using the power invested in yourself to move towards action, to break away from the stagnancy, to break away from the laziness, the boredom, the withdrawal, the lack of hope. It's about you beginning to dive deeper into the meaning of the situations that are going on around you so you can reclaim your power. It's about you moving away from manipulative energies that are keeping you stuck and seeing that you can move towards anything you want. You just have to unrestrict yourself, and you have to leave behind the situations that are no longer serving you. Now, with the King of Swords, we do have an Aquarian energy here once again, and Pisces as well. So it could be that this week you need to break away from an Aquarian in your life. There could be someone that has an Aquarius placement that's really discouraging you and making you feel stuck. It could be a relationship, could be a job situation, could be a friendship. I feel like that's no longer serving you, and it's time for you to detour yourself out of that situation. It's time for you to see the truth and to really begin to use your power to think clearly and to move away from manipulative energies. Now, the King of Swords sits on a solid foundation in life. So you are laying solid foundations, but you need to cut through the bullshit and see the truth of all the situations in your life and dive deeper into the meaning of what's happening around you. So that you could take that leap of faith. You could jump into a new path, really trusting, surrendering to the divine. You see what I'm saying? Well, let's go ahead and let's move forward. And now we're going to look at how the negative energies of the week could affect you. So Spirit, how might the negative energies affect Aries? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. How might Aries be affected by the negative energies? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. So we do have the Two of Wands. So what this tells me is that there's a lack of planning here. There's a lack of focus. There's almost a delay here. There's a delay moving towards something new, moving towards taking a leap of faith. And that's because you're not having the progress needed because you're giving into this slow energy rather than shifting it. And it's kind of creating this energy of you wanting to withdraw, Virgo energy, wanting you to kind of just give up and move away from life, to really focus on the negative rather than the positive, rather than seeing that things are being offered to you, rather than seeing that things are being brought to you. You're really focusing on what hasn't worked out, what hasn't happened, what isn't moving. But Spirit is coming in and offering you a different way, a different choice. But you have to open your eyes to see it. So rather than withdrawing, You have to open your eyes and listen to your internal voice. But this week I see that because there's a slow moving energy, and because there's boredom and laziness, and there's a lack of movement, and there's a sense of hopelessness around you, possibly with an Aquarian, or just with yourself, or a Leo or a Virgo, you're really not focusing on the positive things, and you're still focusing on what hasn't worked out. Rather than working through the energy, you're holding on to the energy. You're holding on to the energy, and you're withdrawing away from progress. You're withdrawing away from expansion. You're withdrawing away from movement. So you have to really be careful of those energies this week. Okay, Aries? But now we're going to go ahead and we're going to move forward, and we're going to look at the benefit of the positive energies coming in for you for the week, as well as how to best overcome the negative challenges. So Spirit, what are the benefits of the positive energies coming in for Aries? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What are the benefits of the positive energies coming in for Aries? Okay, Aries, let's see. So we have the Nine of Swords in reverse. So releasing the fears, releasing the anxieties, no longer overanalyzing situations, but just allowing life to flow. This is about you moving away from hopelessness and having a sense of hope. No longer are there going to be sleepless nights. No longer is there going to be worry and insecurity. But you're bringing yourself back to a place of centeredness, back to a place of calm. Now we also have the Page of Pentacles. So there's a new opportunity coming your way. Financial, could also be with love, could be a new job. Something you manifested is now moving closer towards you because you're seeing the truth. You're seeing the truth that although there's a slow-moving energy in your life, you're not meant to focus on the negative, but you're meant to take a leap of faith. And because you're taking that leap of faith and seeing the truth, you're moving towards a new opportunity. You're really looking at your life and seeing what you want to create, and now taking action towards creating that. Trusting in the divine, trusting in the things that are working out for you, and really creating what can work out for you, and laying those solid foundations, and really just taking that leap of faith. It's time for you to trust in the divine. It's time for you to just give in to divine timing and divine intervention. I also see that this week you're beginning to invest your time and your energy and your money into the right things. You're having a vision of what you want to create, and you're persevering through the murky energy. And you're coming into a time of reward, a time of harvest. Now, things aren't quite ready yet. Things are not quite ready yet, but I think that you know that. And you're okay with it now. Because you're understanding that even though there's a slow-moving energy, you are moving towards your happiness. You're moving towards your highest good. So this week, you just have to take that leap of faith and really give more of yourself to something new. Whether it's a new relationship, a new job, a new creative endeavor, whatever it is, really give of yourself to something new this week. Okay? But now we're going to move forward, and we're going to look at how to best overcome the negative challenges. So Spirit, how can my Aries best overcome the negative challenges? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. How can Aries best overcome the negative challenges? Just one card came out for you. The Ace of Pentacles. A new opportunity is coming your way, and you need to open your eyes and see it. And really take a hold of it and take a leap of faith. Take some risks here, Aries. Take some risks. There's prosperity here for you. There's a new opportunity coming your way. It's definitely something you manifested. It's something that you manifested. Spirit's bringing in something new to move you away from the things that haven't worked out. So trust in the divine detours and accept this new opportunity. And really begin to surrender to the divine and surrender to the alchemy. And really unrestrict yourself from stepping out into a new path. I feel like something new is definitely coming your way. Some sort of new opportunity, some sort of new relationship, something. And you have to release yourself from other areas of your life. You have to learn more lessons and reap more growth so that you can really embody that new opportunity when it comes. That's why you have to trust in the divine detours. You have to trust that even when things aren't working out for you, that it was never meant to work out, and that's okay. You don't have to try to force it because a new opportunity is coming your way. Okay, Aries, but now we're going to move forward and we're going to look at the overall impact from the energies, positive and negative. So Spirit, what's the overall impact in the energies, positive and negative? For Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What is the overall impact from the energies, positive and negative, for Aries? Woof, Aries. Oh, yes. Yes. Taking action in your life, no longer waiting for things to happen, but embodying it. Creating that movement, you know? No longer being curious about what's happening, but diving into the deeper meaning of the situations in your life and gaining the insight and the guidance that you need to see the truth and to move towards something new and something different. Even though your world may seem upside down. Just going for it anyways and celebrating life. And celebrating the people in your life that have your highest good at heart, who really have the highest intention for you. Celebration. There's a need for a celebration here. Things are happening for you. Things are happening for you. Now we have judgment. There's a rebirth. There's a rebirth happening for you. Even when things seem murky, even when your world's upside down, energy's working in your life. Spirit's working in your life to create something new and something better. Your life is at a turning point. Destiny, happiness, creation, learning the lessons, reaping the growth, and moving towards your highest good. Karma is on your side this week. So know that when there aren't things working out for you, that's because karma is protecting you. That's why there are divine detours in your life this week. So trust in the divine detours and take a leap of faith. Okay, Aries? Well, let's move forward now. We're going to get you out 3 messages from the Starseeds as some extra guidance from Spirit for your week. So give me one moment. All right, Spirit, so what messages do you have for Aries? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What messages do you have for Aries? All right, Aries. Yeah. Inner alchemy. Inner alchemy is achieved when we react to fear with love. Yeah. You're releasing fear. You're releasing anxiety. You're really surrendering to the divine, surrendering to the alchemy that's happening in your life. Because of that, things are shifting and things are changing. You're becoming anew. There's a rebirth here. Now we have Starseed. Raise the vibration of the planet through your radiant, loving light. Yeah, share what you got to share. Get out there. Take that leap of faith and light. It's time to reveal your radiant light to the world. All right, Aries. Well, those are your messages for this week. I hope they resonated with you. If so, please comment below and let me know how. Also, Aries, if you're new to my channel and you like my content, please like, click, subscribe. Share this video with anybody you feel needs to hear it. Also, go ahead and hit that bell and select all if you want to be notified of my future content. You can also check me out on Instagram at WowOracle, or if you have any questions, feel free to email me at woworacle1111@gmail.com. Well, Aries, this is Gennaro, aka BhodiBoy G, signing off from my channel WowOracle, saying thank you so much for being with me in this space. Thank you so much for connecting with me, and thank you so much for being open to the messages from Spirit. I hope you were able to take something from this reading to propel your week towards health, wealth, prosperity, love, and light. All right, Aries, I'll see you guys next week. Much love from me to you. Namaste.